Okay, this will be an introduction to the law of sines. I will not be, again, teaching the formula right away. We're going to go through the process, and from the process, I will develop the formula for you, for understanding. My hope is, along the way, maybe teachers will even look at this. But anyway, if I have a triangle, 70 degrees, 50 degrees, and the length of that side happens to be 20, I want to find x. Well, the first thing I need is to drop an altitude. Because as we know in trig, we need right triangles. And let's call this h. Well, the relationship between h and 20 and 50, we can say the sine of 50 degrees is equal to h over 20. And whatever you do to one side of the equation, back to algebra, you do to the other. So I'll multiply both sides by 20. And h is equal to 20 sine 50, which happens to be 15.3209. So now what I'm going to say is this is equal to 15.3209. I know you can't read it with the smudge marks, but the answer is right there. Now let's look at to find x. Well, we also know the sine of 70 is equal to h over x. But we know h is now 15.3209. So I'm going to say 15.3209 over x. I'm first going to multiply both sides by x. So what I can say now is x sine of 70 is equal to 15.3209. And if I divide both sides by sine of 70, I can say x happens to be equal to 16.304. Okay, let's go back up to our picture. And we know this is 16.304. We're finished. But wait. Now, maybe there's a formula to make this even easier. So let's look at the genetics. Okay. Let's draw the triangle again. And let's call this A, B, and C. Well, if that's angle A, this is small a, small b, small c. Again, when working with trig, I'm going to drop my altitude, and this will be my height. So what I can actually say right now is the sine of b is equal to h over a. And if that's the case, by multiplying both sides by a, h is equal to a sine b. Let's do it again with this triangle right here. Sine of a is equal to h over b. If I multiply both sides by b, h is equal to b sine a. Well, let's look at what we have here. If this is h and this is h, then I can say a sine b is equal to b sine a. Well, what I'm going to do now is, let's divide this side by sine b, and this side by sine b. Let's now divide this side by sine a, and this side by sine a. Let's look what I'm left with now. Well, this and this cancel. This and this cancel. A over sine a is equal to b over sine b. And then, if we do it again, if I would have dropped it this way, I could have done the proof all over again one more time. And then we would say C over sine C. This is called the law of sines. Okay? With that, we can go back to this top example that we did, and let's look at what I have. So if that's the case, I can say A over sine A equal B over sine B, meaning x over sine 50 equals 20 over sine 70 and if I continue working on this by cross multiplication, x sine 70 equal 20 sine 50, divide both sides by sine 70, sine 70. Look what I'm left with. X is equal to 20 sine 50 over sine 70. Well, what is 20 sine 50? There it is. X is equal to 15.3209 divided by sine 70, which again happens to be equal to 16.304. Same answer. One for understanding, one for the formula. Understand it before you do it. Thank you and have a great day.